Sometimes it's like, I'm good, I'm happy. I don't really care if I'm with anyone right now. But sometimes it's also like, I just want to hug. I just want to be a little girl with someone. I don't want to be tough all the time, okay? I want to be hugged. I want to be someone's little girl. If this is how you're feeling right now, I'm telling you, you're not alone, okay? I'm here. I'm feeling this way too. And I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there feeling the same thing. And don't shame yourself for wanting to be loved, okay? Because wanting to be loved is not a weakness. It is you being human. And if anything, it is beautiful. Love is beautiful. Beautiful like me and beautiful like you too. You are beautiful. But just because you're feeling lonely and wanting to be loved, and yeah, that's normal. But it doesn't mean that it's okay to rush into a relationship or settling for less. Because being with the wrong person is worse. It's worse than being lonely. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Ella if you're new here, and without further ado, let's just get into it. So 2 years ago, actually almost 3 years already, I got out of a toxic and abusive relationship, and I've been single ever since. And I mean single, so single. For the whole 2 years, I've been single. I did not talk to any guy. I did not go on a date with any guy. And it was not because I was not open. I was open, okay? But I just did not find the person that I want to talk to and go on a date with. I spotted some red flags. That's why I did not continue anything with anyone. I'm like, oh, red flags. I'm gone. Bye-bye. I was hurt before. I was treated badly before. And I abandoned myself before. I don't want to go through that again. So that's why this time I'm being strict about it. I ain't play no game here, baby. I don't have time to play game. Hello, I have a business to build. I have a beautiful life to live. I have, myself to take care of. You think I have time? You think I have time to play game? That's why when I see a guy being inconsistent, putting in no effort, I'm like, just go, please. I take good care of myself every day, and I have so much fun hanging out with my friends. And who are you? To come into my life and show no effort, and you expect to still be in my life? Hello, get out. It's like the audacity, right? But you kill their audacity with your self-love. I love myself. I treat myself so well, and I'm so at peace. And who are you? Who are you to come into my life and only add stress into my life? Like, bye, get out. You don't get to be in my life, honey, if you don't bring anything but only stress. Like, I don't need more stress, honey. Bye. They can think that they can treat you badly and still stay in your life only when you allow them to treat you that way. But no, you love yourself. So if you treat me badly, no, you're not allowed in my life. Move. Yeah, having standards can feel lonely sometimes because you're not easy and you're filtering people instead of just accepting anyone. Feeling lonely because you are alone is not as bad as feeling lonely because you are with the wrong person. That's how I felt when I was in that toxic relationship. He was physically there with me, but I did not feel loved. That's why I felt lonely. For example, this one time we were gonna go see movie together, but he was acting all lazy and complaining, blah blah, and I was annoyed, so I just ended up going alone. And in that moment, there was kind of like a wake-up call. I was thinking to myself, I could do this on my own. I could go to the cinema alone. Then I'd rather be single. What would I need him for? He did nothing to me except abusing me daily. And I can laugh, I can smile while talking about this because I've healed, I've moved on. I don't really care anymore. No resentment, no nothing. Just nothing. Just like, oh yeah, that happened. But I'm here now, so And I'm telling you the story not to call anyone out, not to blame anyone, not to blame him, not to blame myself, but to give you the example. So around a month ago, I think I went on the first date in like 2 years. And yeah, the first date, everything was great. I was excited, blah, blah, blah. But after that, after the first date, he just started showing his true colors. Ghosting, being inconsistent. So I'm just like, no, I just ended it. It sucks and it hurts, yeah. But I'm glad that happened because I get to do the things that I did not do in the past, which are living and choosing myself. And this is how we can learn and heal, through relationship. We cannot really learn much about relationship by being alone and isolated. I have learned so much more about relationship by going on that first date in 2 years than being alone by myself for 2 years. When I'm alone, I learn about myself. I learn about the relationship that I have with myself. But when I put myself out there, I go on a date, I meet a guy, I talk to a guy, I get to really learn how to be in a relationship with someone. So one of the lessons that I have learned from going on that first date, is to take the time to know someone. Like, time will tell, okay? You don't really know someone in a week, in a month, 6 months, or even a year. It really, really does take time to get to know someone because they could be putting on a mask, but they can't put on a mask forever because it's exhausting. That's why it's important to take time to get to know someone. Like with that first date, before we even went on that first date, he was like such a great guy, okay? He was showing effort, consistent, but after that, it was just like, this is a different person. So, lesson learned. Last night, I was feeling really lonely. I was like, I want a boyfriend. I want a hug. I want to talk to someone. I want a connection. And I was feeling lonely, not just because I'm single, but it's because being an adult is so lonely because friends are busy. They have their stuff's going on in their life. It's not easy like in school that you meet your friends almost every day. And it's so easy because you just go to the same school and meet each other. But being an adult is like isolated. I moved to the city alone and I have a few friends here. And my friends are busy most of the time. And I just spend time alone most of the time. That's why I'm so lonely. I'm feeling lonely right now. It's just not as bad as last night because at nighttime it hits so hard. But I'm not just sitting here saying I'm lonely and do nothing with my life. No, I woke up meditating, did some yoga, and then filming this video. And after this, I'm gonna have breakfast and go on a solo date because I'm responsible for my own happiness. Yeah, I feel lonely and everything, but I can make myself feel less lonely and feeling better by doing something about it. You see, feeling lonely is not as bad as being stuck with the wrong person. Last night I felt lonely, but today I'm taking myself out on a solo date and I'm feeling so much better already. That lonely feeling is temporary, remember that. But when you are with the wrong person, you are at war with yourself and that person most of the time, and it's like the worst. It's terrible. And one day you and we're gonna meet the right person, okay? We just have to kiss a few frogs before we kiss a prince. And don't stop loving just because someone hurt you in the past. I was hurt too, but I don't stop loving because they don't get to win. They don't get to take love away from me. This is my power. No, I'm gonna keep loving and you should too. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!